5.
That was almost Lucky Charms-ish. Anderson, are
I
you
was
muted?
going for the Tootsie
No,
Pop
I'm good.
five.
I'm waiting for.
Oh, okay.
Are we live?
I
We
said
are.
5, didn't I?
We're live. Hot mic again. What is going on?
Again.
Joe even gave you the 5. We're talking about hot mic.
I don't want to hear it. Anyway, what's up? We're live. This is the Bygone. Keep we're off to the right fucking foot tonight. These guys are fighting the big bad. I think. I'm not sure if they're gonna make it. So we'll find out. I mean, you're really good at making enemies, so I don't want to say that it's not. But you haven't found anybody that your cleric couldn't throw a hammer at, so that's what we're gonna go with that. Anywho, speaking of clerics and hammers, Joe, the mighty booty master, if you don't mind kicking us off, please.
Well, I would kick, but I'd rather throw a hammer to get us off because I am Brannigan, the dwarf cleric who is not a paladin, who has a hammer that returns when thrown, and he knows how to use it at things that aren't always intended to have hammers thrown at them, but he'll throw it anyway. Hi. I think I said I was Joe before I said I was playing Brannigan, but if not, I'm Joe, and I'm here now. But I'm also here Fridays when they're not doing a doubleheader for the show I'm not in. But on the show I am in, I'm here on Fridays, and then on Sundays I'm other places. I'm at Dispel Logic, which is here on Twitch, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. I have a grand old time when people aren't sick or becoming doctors. But I don't think anyone's going to be sick or becoming a doctor this week, so we can keep on.
Hell yeah.
So that's me and who I am and what I say and what I do. And these are just extra words to fill time while I pick a person, and that person is Kit.
Congrats, Kit.
Hello. Call me Kit. I am holding a sheet of paper. I play this lady right here. Her name is Coraline. I believe Foos is in that direction for you guys. She's the one who drew the art here. Wonderful, wonderful job right there. This is the only character I currently have that has some kind of demon contract on the table because Nanners.
That would be Devil Sir.
Yes. Okay. Whatever. Thank you. Okay. Now, we'll see how that goes. Last time we got into a fight. Effie is being weird about the whole contract thing. She wants to marry the Devil Man. We'll see what happens. Wish us luck, I guess. As I said, Anita, go ahead.
Listen, I just think it's interesting that 2-3 sessions ago, someone continuously chanted Cyanide Blood. And now, when Effie has a chance at true love, it's don't trust the man with Statue of Liberty-sized titties. It's... There's some type of dissonance. It's giving.
Don't trust a man with 2
energy.
torsos, but also sign it in blood, but also I'm a killer.
It's giving hater energy. Hi everyone, my name is Anita. I will be playing Effie Twist Tremble tonight. The lovely wizard right over here. I made Effie on Bijan's pit crew. You can make your own pit crew if you like the Effie one. And the background here was done by Foozca. Because Foozca's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm playing today. That's my name. If you like Masks, A New Generation, or Powered by the Apocalypse games, if you like being teen superheroes, if you like flying around the city, just kicking ass and saving the world, I have a Masks game on startplaying.games. On Fridays at like noon, every other Friday at noon. Check it out on my startplaying.games. It's up on my Twitter. Go check it out. That's me, friendly neighborhood Nita. Right to you, Maya.
Hello, I am Maya. I play Mauricio. She's a Sailor Knight monk. My throat is super raspy, so I'm not going to say a whole lot of words. Other than, you can find me here on the Foozca channel on Wednesdays, as you can see, and also on Fridays for difficult terrain. Except it's not difficult terrain, it's Legacy, I got you. And then on Saturdays for like difficult terrain, see, I almost did it again, but I didn't because I'm quick. And And then on Sundays for Power Rangers. And now I don't have to be shy about saying that anymore because we're actually doing it now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there and pass it over to who hasn't got Foozca?
Where'd you get your art from, girl?
Oh, Naylissa, P Crew. Foos did the background. Foos is amazing.
It's mostly so you can shout out the P crew. But I appreciate that. Okay, good. But I guess it's just me now. Hello, I'm Foos. I'm playing Moody tonight, who is a vengeance paladin and is ready to stab a devil. So, Effie, I apologize for your your hopes and dreams, but this paladin's very excited to stab the devil.
Necromancers exist. You can marry him afterwards.
So this'll be a time. So very excited, and I think I'm gonna pass it off to Nenners because I think this is gonna be an action-packed episode.
It's cute of y'all to assume that my husband can actually die. It's cute.
Say anything about killing him, say about stabbing him in the face.
Just stab him.
Just stab him in the face.
Okay, yeah. With all those introductions done, quick recap. It's gonna be like a macro recap, but basically, they're in a keep built by one of the surviving elven. What the hell just happened? I think I just lost Anita.
You lost the what?
We lost Anita.
Oh, guess we did.
It coincided with like me hitting the enter button on something, and I was like, I hit it, she disappeared, and I was like, did I do that?
You did it. That is.
It's a protest
You're
about
so rude.
Yeah. So we'll wait for it to come back. But and well, for the recap though, long story short, this is taking part in the Legacy campaign. The survivors of the Myth disaster had created a keep designed to kind of mitigate magic to a degree and not let anybody get as soaked in the arcane as they were, as to prevent that kind of disaster from happening. As survivors of that time, they had several relics that were from that city or adjacent to it that were required for the current war going on against Dragoth and his forces. So they were sent out by the Order of the Gauntlet, which is kind of like a all-star team of paladins, clerics, and different kinds of usually like lawfully or at least justice aligned kind of gods, and they were sent on a mission to go at least in the very least try to take the keep from its current owners, and if possible get the relics. So the team has been very successful in getting all of the relics, so congrats team. No one has lost their soul yet. I'm very excited, but they are about to try to excise pretty much the last of the major players here. So here's where we are. We did roll initiative last time, so I believe
Yay.
Mephistopheles goes first.
Oh goodness!
After
Pretty sure we actually did his turn already, and we're starting.
we did his turn already. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Give me 1 second. I actually need you to stall for a second because
Sure.
something is
What?
doing some weird stuff.
So as you guys are obviously it's been slow tension rising on his end. It seems to be mostly violence on yours, but he's at a point where he sees the hammers coming in and the paladins charging, so he just kind of snaps his fingers and you watch as the contract begin to roll away and the kind of elegant adamantine quill just poof off into another dimension and roll himself out a little bit, start twirling the trident in a way that at first that he is very well practiced with said weapon, but is just prepping for what's about to come. Anyways,
I just need. It's gonna take 1 more second, but it's fine. You can.
That's
you
all right.
can,
It's all right. He can be as smug as he
there.
wants.
Yeah.
He has two torsos, and I'm gonna break both of his hearts out his rib cages.
okay, yep, this is
And
He's,
it's gonna
he's
be
ready
great.
to go.
100%. All right,
All
gonna
right,
do it.
all right. We're all set now. Thank you for your patience.
go put on a paladin shirt. Never.
Something.
He's the one true power of this world. Anyway,
Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go.
all right. So he is.
You can't blame him, Dragnaris. He's not ready for the best class. One day.
Yeah, he's just gonna
Oh,
You
man,
watch
he's gonna
as
forget
the
that.
fiery
Oh,
wings on his back, the kind of upper set, flap down kind of violently and creating this kind of plume of really dark smoke that just completely obfuscates him for a moment. And pretty much instantaneously later, manifests behind um, Effie. As you see this kind of dark smoke roils over her, all you do see is the smoke, and you feel his presence behind you, and just like in a very low whisper, I sense ambition. I sense desire. I can assist with both. You need not give me the harp. I can take it from your friends. But if you leave the battlefield, I'll give you what you want. And he, in this smoke, you watch as like kind of a portal opens up in front of you, and there's a bed chamber there, very ornately wrought. There's kind of flames surrounding the edges, kind of all these like ice-rimmed elements of what looks almost like crystal that frames the room, and just all kinds of opulence that would befit an archdevil of the hells is waiting before you. They won't even see that you're gone.
I love Nenner's tactics right here. He understands
That's
fundamentally who Juanita is. Okay.
the end of his turn, and he's just going to let you sit on that for
Oh, I got to call that bluff. I love it.
the whole area here is going to be smoke. So give me a moment while I get the smoke that Joe can't see out on the screen for you. Sorry, this
Did you specifically say that Joe can't see? Why am I not allowed to see?
every time I've used it, I think you said you had
Joe.
an issue seeing it.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was just pointing that out, but it wasn't
That's all right.
intentionally like
Ignore
"fuck
this.
you, Joe." It was a
Okay. Well, I do see the
Yeah,
smoke
fuck
this
you, yeah.
time. I don't know if it's
Look.
the right size because I feel like last time you used it, I could see it, but I thought it was much, much smaller.
it's absolutely not the right size.
Ooh,
Um,
it is
see,
cool.
I'm trying to make it so that it doesn't
Okay,
interfere
it
with your.
looks-
Put it on the map layer, but that would defeat the purpose of the smoke. So yeah, essentially, you guys can't see Effie at the moment, and Effie, you can't see anything but this darkness unless you have some ability to see through magical darkness. That goes for the rest of the team. Yeah, okay. So that is the end of his turn. Mauricio, it is yours.
So I'm obscured in all this smoke. That's rough, guys. That's a whole turn in which I cannot see. So, Marissa, oh right, did we come to conclusions about these crystals here?
Sorry, say that again.
Did we come to conclusions about the crystals?
I don't think Mauricio did, because I think Team Cleric and Pally are like, "Fuck this dude." I don't think there's been any communication as to like, "Oh, I felt great." So, yeah, you ran by one, didn't feel anything, and I think, yeah, that's
Alright, well,
unfortunately the situation.
Mariciel's not one to abandon her teammates, so she's going to run right into the smoke and pray there's not a vampire in there looking to get some neck bites in. Hopefully there are no affectionate vampires in that smoke. So,
You're running where? I'm sorry.
what?
What are you doing?
She's gonna head into the smoke to see if she can find Effie.
Okay.
Sorry,
Uh,
it's these. They changed the way the tools do the thing, so I'm very confused. But what is happening right here?
So to get into the smoke, it's 70 feet. So you're dashing in.
Yeah, why isn't it letting me? You know what? Okay. Fuck. Yeah. How do you use the new tool?
What are you talking about, girl?
They changed the way the measurements work.
Mhm.
No.
If you're on measurement, I won't let you move your token. You have to switch it over.
No, not that. It's not even letting me put the. Or maybe the prompt is just in the way. Why is it so big? Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's just a prompt because I'm using it on my second monitor for Roll20. It's so big that it covers, like, it obscures what I'm trying to do. It's like, hey,
Okay.
see where I'm going. Like, All right, so you said it was 70 to get in. Sure, she'll dash. She also has with the dash 100. She's gonna spend a key point to make it a bonus action dash. So I guess she can dash in. What does she see when she gets into the smoke?
Can you see through magical darkness?
I do not think so, but I will double check because she is Moon Lady. She has dark vision, but I don't think magical darkness. No.
As soon as you get in there, you don't see anything. It's just insta black.
She's gonna try to concentrate and sense if she can find anything around there.
Okay.
I don't expect it to work. It's just a thing a monk would do. What?
Roll me a wisdom. Just give me a wisdom check.
Sure. Monk shit, vibrations in the air, sound, shit like that, tracking that way.
Are you going off of like a blind sense thing? I thought you were trying to like a not a save check.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's not a crit though.
So just to be clear, are you trying to like use a sense, or are you trying to use the spirit part of your?
She's not. I don't think she has the feet, but she is trying to like sense what's around her, like focus on sound, focus on any sort of movement she can pick up on, and things like that.
At this point, I think you might hear Effie if she's saying anything, and just in proximity with that. But the whole area in here, I think as a monk, you would know is instantly disorienting. Like this is intentionally an obfuscation situation. There's clearly magic at work designed to kind of discombobulate you and interfere with it. So I will say you will know where you are in the smoke. You know that Effie is somewhat in front of you. But beyond those two facts, it's unfortunately not going to get too much more out of that.
I think she's going to head in the direction she remembered Effie being in before this happened.
So what's your base movement?
Her base movement is 50.
Okay, yep. So you got some more movement with the dash. You did do
20 of that to get in.
Okay.
So she can just go down 30. Even if she misses.
Okay.
Do like a survival check to see if she can kind of pinpoint where she was.
That was basically this is all happening in like 6 seconds. So you're just trying to use your instincts. It's very quick. It's not something where you can like check your way through. So yeah, I'll say I won't with the natural 20. I'll say that you are going in the correct direction. Roll. Effie, roll me 1d6, please, if you don't mind. Okay. Yeah, that's you run right into a body, and again, you can't see anything, but just off of her general physique, you can tell it's likely Effie.
Oh, well, in that case, she's just going to be like Effie and then try to reach out and see if she can get her shoved to her hand or something.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to say that was you burnt a bonus action to get in here. You're burning actions at this point because you don't have too much left. Okay. Effie, it's up to you if you want to respond. You're still muted, girl.
I don't think Anita's muted. They're just choosing not to respond so that they can slip away.
Confirmed.
Then as I find this underhanded, I just gotta say, man.
You're fighting an archdevil. If I didn't go underhanded, I'm not doing it justice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Gosh, so it was Effie's body that Mauricio ran into.
Yeah, you had the way I was doing it was 3 and a 6 is you're stuck in you're where you were, and anything like 1 or odds or even is left or right. But she managed to find you in the smoke.
Okay. Yeah. Effie, with the nat 20, I feel like I want to give you something. Effie is like breathing a little heavy. Like little bit of sweat, like around like just the temples when you run into her. So are you trying to grab Effie and like get her out of the smoke? What are you trying to do in this moment?
Well, she burnt a lot of everything to get to you, so she's basically just checking to see if she even has you.
Yeah, finding you in the smoke was the action, essentially.
So
Yeah,
the most we can do is be Effie. Like,
she'll like turn and say, "Hey," and it's not my turn, and I don't have legendary actions, so
Yeah.
I guess that's the end of what we do.
Yeah, confirmed at this point. All right, he's gonna burn his legendary action, and Effie, you see the room here. You obviously feel Mauricio there, but in front of you dangles this kind of it's what looks like kind of a ruby ring, like a ring entirely made by like of ruby, but like rimmed in this kind of deep gold, and just kind of floats in front of you. If you are going to join me to survive the first night, this would probably help.
He uses his legendary action to propose.
Up to you how you want to take it. That is the end of it. His legendary action, Moody, it is your turn.
Oh my goodness. I think he disappears immediately, sees the darkness, and then watches Mauricio run in there, but otherwise doesn't quite know what's going on. But I think he's going to run in the direction of it, and this is a big old map. So I think I can only get I think he just, because he teleported and he can't really tell what's going on, I think he would run up and then just like genuinely just hold an action at the moment just because he can't see anything and he can't tell what's going on. And if Mauricio's in there, he's like, if I run in there, it's going to be a clusterfuck in darkness. So I think he'll run a little bit, and then I will say though, he is going to cast, because I have a opportunity to do this now that I have an action. He's going to use his action to just making sure it moves with me. It does. Okay, good. Aura of Life as one of his fancy new spells that he has right now. So I think he's running into place with his new spear that is Holy Avenger. Immediately cast, and just like a wave of radiant energy comes out from him. So I'm gonna post the information because it's very important if you're within 30 feet of me.
Can you believe you would cast Aura of Life when you have access to find Greater Steed?
I knew you were gonna give me some bullshit. For buddy. All right, that's the end of my turn because that's his movement and action, and no bonus action because Paladin.
Awesome. I know you paid. I'm sorry. Corlin, I will say before anyone does this, anyone who's around the smoke, you watched, like if you're paying attention, which I imagine you would, you watched your monk run in, and then her footfalls were silent. You don't hear any sound coming out of the smoke. So
Great.
Just want to point that out. Corlin, it's your turn.
Fuckaroonie, what do I do here? I'm back to that feeling of, oh my god, I feel impotent, you know? Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna just come up and we're going to observe the wall of smoke and realize we can't really do much here. Would I think she'd be able to surmise that she can't see through it at all, right? Like it's like
yeah. What should I say? It's just like rolling smoke at the moment, but you can't see through it. There's no light passing.
Yes, I think what she would realize that it's a little bit futile to enter, at least right now.
Okay. So you're just going to hold your action as well?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to... So that's you. I'm assuming that's your turn?
That is.
All right. At the end of that, he's going to burn his other legendary action and... Tell me truthfully. Don't lie. Do you want to go? That's the end of his legendary. Effie, it is your turn.
This man burned 3 actions, 2 of which were legendary actions, to have a chat with Effie.
That's a power play right there.
The answer is obvious. Of course, Effie wants to go. But, God. Does Effie know if anyone else in the party speaks Infernal? Has Effie heard anybody else speak Infernal in the party? Or know that anybody else understands it?
I think you're the only one. I could be wrong. Does anyone else speak Infernal?
No, I'm quite sure we all knew Effie was the only one to speak Infernal.
Bet. I think Effie's gonna respond.
Hold on, funny thing. Sorry, I sound like a chain smoker. When she leveled up, I don't think this has been revealed yet, but Mauricio has tongue of the sun and moon, so she could understand everything now.
Oh shit! The monk stuff.
Oof.
Let's go. I forgot about that.
I will also say, Effie, you would know that this conversation was happening in your head. It wasn't something
okay.
you said out. The only one you've heard is Mauricio.
So it's just a telepathic thing.
Correct.
That Effie will think traitorous thoughts then, and respond telepathically. I would love to go with you, but if I go now, I will never be able to visit Sun Lorik and the magical secrets within. I've done a lot to gain these people's trust. If you take a dive here, make it look good, maybe kill the asthmatic dwarf, and maybe the more sickly ones, then, after I get to San Lorik, I can share what I know with you, including the harp.
Okay, awesome. That you hear kind of like,
I think all of that.
yeah. And there's like it's the beginning of a business deal, like a transaction. Like there was some affirmative kind of. Okay.
But
San
to
Lorik.
make it look good to my ally that just bumped into me, I'll raise up my staff like Gandalf and try to, boom, cast Dispel Magic on the darkness.
Okay. Give me what level are you using the staff? So give me a roll if you don't mind. You're gonna have to beat.
Yeah,
a
I'm
7th
using the
level
staff,
one,
so it is a 5th level.
Yeah, unfortunately, if it's not the level, you still have to roll.
Gosh,
I would agree with
darn
that.
it,
roll at
Nanners.
all. I know.
Come on. You keep on showing up with these level darkness spells.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining the darkness clears and then we just see him
Come
on
on,
his
roll
knee
20,
with a
work
ring
with
and
me.
we're like, what happened?
I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't have this
Sorry, gang, my
two-torsoed
computer is
tall
acting
drink of
very
water and also have him be a bitch who can't cast a high-level darkness spell.
Wait, did he get down on one knee, Nenners, or what happened here?
No, he did not.
He floated
I was
the ring in front of
was
him.
about to say that's not this man's style.
I would
No,
also
I was
say
laughing.
if she made an Arcana check on it, she could have gotten more information about the ring, but it seems useful. That unfortunately isn't enough. So it does. The darkness stays, but you hear. Interesting. Roll me a persuasion, if you don't mind.
Favorite part about
The smile
that was
comes back.
to make it look good, but nobody can see you.
Well, Mauricio can feel her, so she could feel that.
Yeah, all she had to do was staff
That's
up,
so
staff
fair.
down.
That's so
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, and Mauricio would have heard the
Yeah,
verbal side of
like,
Dispel Magic.
I
going
feel
on.
like Mauricio right behind me heard a staff go. I'm sorry,
Wait.
y'all. My roll 20 is moving extra slow today. I'm pretty
Same.
sure my persuasion is a plus 14.
Your persuasion is
So-
bonkers. Oh shit! Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. Yep.
Eh,
Okay.
Not great.
No, that's
but
not
could
bad.
be worse.
This is very good. Let's see. San Loric, I could send you there now. If it wasn't inferred, this is his last legendary action that he's burning.
Yeah,
But-
like the thing that Effie like is trying to communicate is that like if I defeat you here, and we take the heart back to San Loric, Effie shows up as a friend and can move freely and can learn whatever she wants,
Okay,
and
I
then
see what
take
you're
the heart back to hell. If she
Alright, I
just shows up a stranger, and that is what is communicated.
Gotcha. He'll say, unfortunately, I cannot abide by those. I need to leave here with the harp. I'll let you ponder on it for a while. While I attend to some of your other rowdy guests. Brannigan, it is your turn.
Okay,
How
those
dare.
things. When does my man David act?
Who?
Oh,
David,
he's not
my
on the
bad.
initiative.
Yeah, my fault. Did I not roll initiative with him? My
Yeah,
bad.
the asthmatic dwarf that I threw under the bus. When's he going?
Yeah.
Pretty
He's probably
much
going
good.
last because your boy's rolling for his initiative. So.
You also rolled
know,
for this
you don't know.
23, so don't
You
be,
did.
be at that.
Exactly.
Come on, Thaven. There
At
he
the
is.
moment, last would be good because it would be next.
That's true too.
Initiative.
Hey, there you go.
Called
He's
it.
next.
Yep.
Perfect.
So that's going. And then, other thing, I threw a hammer at this big old crystal. What do I know about this big old crystal? We had a big old crystal before, and it was important to break it open. Is this somehow related to Mephistopheles in a way that I should maybe break it open?
It's related to how the magic is being regulated through here. So destroying these things would help restore this area. You thought there was one. There's apparently two. So ultimately the destruction of these crystals is what is wanted by the Order of the Gauntlet, if possible.
Okay, but destroying this, I still have to fight Mephistopheles at the end.
Correct.
Okay.
His goal doesn't naturally align with yours, unfortunately. So
Yeah, but it doesn't just suddenly we have this battle well in hand if
no.
that crystal is gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Also,
and then
roll me an Arcana check if you don't mind.
in Arcana,
Yeah.
Arcana. Oh my
There's
god, look at that good roll.
There's a chance with the destruction of that crystal, there might be some empowering of him at the same time.
oh, Mephistopheles gets stronger?
Possibly.
Glad I crit to hit that earlier. That's a super good use of a crit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And then is this crystal giving me any magic spells back right now? The one I'm next to?
No, and I would say with that Arcana, I'll use that as well for this question. There's a limit to how much power it can give out, and it's likely timed.
Gotcha. Well then, we are gonna send. I can't see. That's 35. That's 30. So we're gonna send an echo up here, and this motherfucker's got to be taking up most of the hallway. So
Yeah. Yep.
what we're gonna do is just aim at kind of the middle of the hallway, up and over where my normal-sized people will be.
Very high.
And be like, I mean, it's gotta hit him, right? What we're gonna do
Yep.
is we're gonna throw a level 2 Gidden Bolt.
Okay. I will say it's a disadvantage.
I was gonna say
if
it probably has to be a
roll.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
but
because he's obviously obscured.
cool. Just a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
All right, which one of us does Brannigan hit?
Hopefully the
Who's
traitor is
going high?
wizard.
I was
No,
gonna
I'm
say,
fine if I hit Effie. I
No,
don't know that I'm fine. Brannigan will feel
God.
bad, but for the group, it's probably better.
If you didn't,
Listen.
you had very much described that you were trying not to hit your teammates. So
yeah, but
I'm
then I
gonna
crit
say
failed. And teammates is under new advisement.
teammates is under new advisement. No, you're good. It's not gonna. It's if we had a Pathfinder system, I would absolutely make you see if you hit your teammates. But with the natural, I'm just gonna say it's just. There's also so much space. Like they take up like 10% combined of the space that you can shoot through. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
he takes up the other 90. How did I miss?
Because he can see, and he's not gonna. Oh, there's a bolt. Let me just take it to the face. He's gonna.
I don't think he can see.
Once
He
you go-
can't duck hop far enough. He's too big.
He's an archdevil. He can do it.
You can't give him two torsos and make it so he can be missed. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
Get
my
some
turn.
heavy cheese here, Joe.
All right. So with that natural one, unfortunately, what else do you have for a bonus action?
Nothing I want to use right now.
All right. So movement action, but you're good. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Daven is. All right, lad. This is looking not good. Well, I mean, let's bring more into this. And he grabs his holy. What his holy symbol would be out of habit, and is like.
Oh, I 100% gave him a spare.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, he right. Grabs it, and then he's gonna cast Bless at second level. Except gets what 4?
Are some of us still blessed?
Unless Effie
'Cause-
dropped it, yeah.
Oh, Effie cast Bless.
Yeah.
Effie casts Bless on like a couple of people.
Yeah.
He could cast Blessed on the rest of the people.
Well, the only people
Yeah,
he
it
can
would
see
work.
that ain't blessed are himself and
Correct. Yeah.
the sister whose
Mauricio?
name I'm unable to remember. Coraline. There it is.
Correlate.
If you just stammer long enough, the name will come to you,
It'll
or you'll look
eventually.
on the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Does it do anything? No. If you can't do that, then he's gonna cast Holy Weapon on his hammer. So he's going to be doing that. So just gets the holy symbol, brings it down like onto the hammer, and you hear like a ding as it goes off, and it's just glowing with this kind of golden light. All right, lads, and he's gonna get closer, but he's very wary of the Archdevil in the darkness and his two teammates in there.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
The light from
Stay
the holy
there.
weapon pushes back the smoke, though, right?
I don't think it does, right?
No, it wouldn't. But
It
Okay.
absolutely does not.
All right.
Joe is going for cheese right on. He's on a cheesy path right now. Also, just for clarity, Mauricio is like here, right? Like or like further down because
Yeah, she would be.
because she
No,
like
it
is
doesn't say.
she's touching range of
Yeah.
Anita or Effie, excuse me. So she's
Yeah.
a little further
So,
down. Okay, thank
something
you.
like that. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So that's that. That's even.
the smoke did finally break, by the way. So I just have a giant ass black box. But
Yes.
Oh well,
God.
I can see it on Twitch.
you had a few moments of glory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the smoke is still there on top of the black box. It's just a lot less
It's
impressive.
Black Box and cheese. Jeez.
All right. And with kind of a wave. Well, actually, nobody can hear this or see this. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from all you guys. So from Moody, Brannigan, Corlin, and Thaven, as a fireball comes flying out of this darkness at you. Just kind of, it's like a deep red, and like trails like this kind of bluish, almost ice crystals at the end. Not dissimilar to a comet as it comes flying out.
Sorry, just confirming. The DC is 24.
Oh no, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. It should be 22.
Okay. Oh, okay. For sure, no problem.
What's
You're
what's
muted,
the...
Kit, and also you have advantage, and you're in my aura. So add 4 and be at advantage.
I do
What's
not
the
have advantage.
radius?
I roll disadvantage.
It's
Well, then it's
20
flat.
foot,
Because I give you advantage.
30 foot radius. No, I'm not wrong. Hold on.
It's 20.
Fireball's
It's a 20-foot fireball, but where's the center of it?
I will put it on the map.
Because there are 2 Brannigans, so I don't know if you're measuring.
Brannigans.
Yeah, it's measuring from the one in between
Ain't no way.
Corlin.
Yeah.
Then do it.
Yeah. Oh, he got that. Yeah. Oh, dang! You have a +10. God dang. Don't worry, I will fail right with you. Hold on. Give me a second.
No, you
I was just making sure all my stuff was accurate. Dink. Oh, yep, there it is.
Dink.
So,
Yeah.
so am I getting hit or not?
It's centered. Yeah, no matter where you are, it's centered on the Brannigan in
hit,
between.
It's centered on the Brannigan, then yes, that will hit me. Okay.
So
that's just gone. Yeah. It has 1 HP, so regardless. Then let's deck save it up.
I think that's everyone. Yeah,
Sure
unfortunately,
is.
with fails all around, you all get hit as you try to get out of the way. Just this explosion of flame, and oddly, almost like a bit of like frostbite to it. It still counts as a burn, but it's a different one. It doesn't feel great. You take 46 points of fire damage total with the higher level cast added.
I mean, some of these plebs might.
Yeah, anyone who has fire resistance or anything like that. That obviously
Yeah, you
factors
take
in.
half. Yep.
Corlin, did you factor in Moody's aura?
No.
I told you to.
It's a 4, right?
If it's a
Yes.
4, you save.
You pass.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Was it sucker save?
No,
you
you
take
take
half.
no damage because you have no. He has evasion as a no
That's what
as a
I'm
rogue.
asking. Yeah, it's a
You
sucker
take-
save.
That's your spell. Yeah, that's your ability. So you do
Yeah.
not take any damage because you passed.
Okay. So there you go. That's that. This flame kind of effortlessly comes out of there. With Effie, he's gonna spare a few words. Actually, he's not. He's gonna keep going. That's the end of his turn. Moody or Marcel.
Sure.
That's a mute button. Well, she's already found Effie, so she's gonna try to like. Are you good? Can we get out of here? I can guide you out. I remember how we came in.
Yeah. Effie will reach out and take your hand.
Cool. Mauricio's gonna try to guide her out of the smoke. I get the feeling she didn't hear the fireball go off at all.
Nope.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna try to guide her out.
Give
I
me
can't see my token, so I don't know. Is that my token?
Give me a.
You can't see your token. It's right here.
Oh, okay. All right.
I will need a either survival or a perception check to see if you can reorient yourself.
All right. There you go, sir.
Okay. You vaguely know where you are. I will say I'm going to ask for a D4 if you don't mind. Which roll it. And we'll see if there's any deviance in terms of where you're going.
Rolling
The
with
higher
what?
the better. Okay, cool. I'll say you're drifting a little to the left, so move yourself a square over to the left more than you probably would have, but you can move back at this point.
Okay. Yeah. So right about here-ish.
Yes.
Pull it out here. I was like, oh. I
Now-
assume the comrades are covered in fire and frost somehow.
So just to be clear, you can kind of guide, but if you're like, she can't move with you because she can't move as a reaction. You could drag her out, or if she agrees, she can hold her turn, and then on the turn I'll have you both move. But as like an action, you can be like, okay, go this way, and like tug her in that direction, and then go yourself, or you can drag her out physically. But again, at half movement. She's a small lady, so I'm not gonna make you roll athletics. I think you can just do that.
She remembers the wrong one. And also, consent is important. So she's gonna hold her action and wait for Effie to like be ready, and then make sure that she can actually get her out of there instead of trying to be just go this way, whoa.
No, you. I feel like Effie's charismatic enough that, like, her grasping your hand, you would be able to, like, tell that she's like, yeah, like, drag me out of here.
Oh.
Is the vibe.
Oh, okay.
So you have consent to get us out.
Okay, so
if you
we're
would like.
doing the NBA life thing. Got it. Yeah, she's gonna pull her out then. What would I have to burn for that?
Nothing, just half movement.
It's half movement.
Oh,
So I think you should roll an athletics check anyway, because if you crit, maybe Effie will be thirsting for your strong arms instead, and we're in a much better position for the rest of this fight.
But yeah, you can move. You can move her half your. So if you have 15 natural movement, it'd be 25.
I don't think I need to make that roll because
You know what? I already said so. She's super
it's
small.
tall and likely has NBA hands anyway. So
Yeah, but still though.
She's 5'10", right?
yeah. Compared to
Decently
Effie,
tall.
those are NBA hands. Like,
Okay.
because
Okay,
Effie's
so,
like 5'2", 5'4",
oh
or something
no,
like that.
what was that? I did not want to click on that. Ah, these mods you made me download.
What do you want?
5
What do you
foot in heels.
Give me a second. I gotta reload because it just completely blew up.
So, quick question, Nanners.
Yep.
What are we seeing once we step out?
Everything you saw beforehand. It's still smoke. There's nothing here that's changed.
Oh, so they're not covered in layers of frost or on fire or anything like that?
I mean, you see your teammates obviously have been hit by a fireball or something, if that's what you're asking. It's not like, except for Corlin, everyone else seems rather toasty. Just scorch marks on the ground. The carpet is completely fooked. That kind of thing. But yeah, outside of that, there's nothing.
I'm assuming she still doesn't see our archdevil friend. So she's going to be like, archdevil or crystals? Try to puzzle out.
I will say that
Devil.
movement action, you have maybe a bonus action left. You just kind of, if you have anything to use.
No, that's I can't think of anything
Okay.
else to do.
All right, he is going to use his legendary action then. Nope, I closed that when I reloaded the page code.
Well, guess you can't do your legendary. That's unfortunate.
He's just gonna lift his shirt and show more of his abs, right? He's still trying to work that angle.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see. He is. Oh, shit. I should have done that before. That was my bad. He's gonna move. He can do his. Actually, no. He won't do it. He'll wait for now. That's the smart play. Lydia, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, geez. I was going to measure, and then I was off the measuring tool. But he's going to go here. I know his art is a little weird, but would he be within 10 feet if he was at this 30-foot mark and that dude was there?
You don't know.
I mean, I am going to move. It's not like he's doing that
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm just
It's
saying,
a
like,
matter of, like,
Blind sense.
Yeah.
blind sense,
he's-
exactly.
Yeah. The best way of putting this is it's not like he's static in here, and you wouldn't know where he was. You can use your blind sense to try to find him, 100%. But
Well, it's just if he's within 10
it's just
feet.
a matter of it's
if
just a
he's
matter of if he's in my
if you're in
range.
there, no,
'Cause
he's not. He's not within.
if
10
he's in
feet
my
at
range.
the moment.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
She's got inspiration, Joe.
I mean,
Oh!
thank you.
Okay.
Please give it to
let's
Nenners
see.
next time because he needs it more, but I'm going to use it to kill this devil.
Okay. I find out quite hypocritical of you, Joe, but okay.
There we go.
Look, I'm going to use every tool at my disposal. I just think the DM deserves more tools.
I think you've been dining at some cheese too much these days, man.
Well, then he'll actually walk in because he does have his blind sight. So that was his movement. So he's going to use his action to dash until within the 10 feet can sense him, essentially.
All right. Yep, I would say move another 20, and then you could sense him.
Okay, I'll be like on top of him, but sure. All right, so we'll just put myself right on his head, pretty much. Hello, sir.
You will sense that he is smaller than you last saw him.
Oh, he a bitch.
Okay. I think he's gonna run into the darkness, and then you hear, he shrank!
I mean, we don't.
And then he's... Oh, no, you know, I know what he's... and then... he is going to use his bonus action to vow enmity him, and that is his turn.
Okay. Link that if you don't mind.
I thought I did, and then I didn't, so I apologize, but there you go.
Corlin, it is your turn.
Alright, seeing our friends getting into action here. She is going to try to hit this guy. He's a big dude, right?
Not right now, but you don't know that.
Yeah, but he's still in the darkness.
Alright. In that case, we're going to pull up next to Effie, just on the edge of the darkness, and we are going to throw our knives high into the air and see if we can hit something.
All right, give me some rolls at disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
Hey, the smoke is working again.
Heyo.
And let's see it. Un segundo. Okay, let's see it. Disadvantage? It's on? Yes, okay. That's uno.
Yep, 23 would hit.
What? Okay.
He is, however, going to burn a reaction. And with that hitting, let's see. He's going to move. Okay, so Moody, you feel him move further back.
Does he go out of my range?
Yes.
So I get opportunity attack. Do I that, Dithers? My good friend Dithers?
It's a teleport. I don't think it does.
Oh, it's a teleport. Okay.
Technically,
you
just feel him disappear.
Yeah, he just disappears.
Okay, no, I thought he was walking because I was reading
Yeah.
something else,
No,
and then I
it's
saw that posted. No, you're good.
Yeah, he teleports.
Go ahead.
So the first one would have hit, but there's the smoke. There's like a burst of it as it comes out, like even more so, and then it misses. Give me your other attack if you don't mind.
Okay. Come on, Cheat. What are you doing? Roll.
Little bitch.
I'm assuming that misses.
A natural one absolutely misses.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. That shall be my turn.
Okay.
I feel so useless.
At that point, he is Effie, or not Effie. You feel another presence in the smoke now. Moody.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. After Effie, I didn't hear any other neighbors, so I was like, who? Okay, I feel another presence. Gotcha. Within my 10-foot blindsidey? Okay.
I would say it's like. Hold on, I'll give you the thingy. So I can actually mark it. It's over there for you.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that. Effie, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, upon getting out of the magical darkness, Effie is sweaty, a little flustered, fanning herself a little bit. But outside of the magical darkness, it's easier for her to clear her head. And I think she'll just think to herself, not to herself, but like to the ether of people that can understand thoughts in this room, and just say, you're weak, darling, and we're stronger than you think. And and just like think, hey, take the fucking deal. It's a really good deal. But we'll go ahead and, now that we're outside of the darkness, we'll try again with the Dispel Magic. This time she's gonna cast Dispel Magic with her stuff, because she isn't doing too well on those staff rolls. So, boom.
Oh,
Oh no. Yeah,
Damn.
the smoke still stays.
Just not
unfortunately.
doing well on the D20 rolls either. We hate to see it. Yeah, the darkness stays up. And yeah, Effie's a wizard, so no bonus action stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure out this darkness stuff some other way. But yeah, that's Effie's turn. Like, she's focused, muttering things, trying to figure out how to dispel the darkness. And that's the turn.
Okay. He's gonna take his legendary action to do a attack on Moody. Which should have rolled and not. God, you're gonna make me actually. How did I screw that? Oh, I didn't make it an attack.
well, is that the? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
I didn't make it an attack. You silly goose.
Yeah.
That's a lot of numbers on that trident. Maybe
That is a lot of numbers.
that's Moody. Moody's nice.
Moody's nice.
Who do you here to fight?
He is.
I tried. Moody's too violent.
Correct.
All
All right. Well, you
That was an
don't
eight.
have advantage because he can see. But a 29 still hits.
Yes. Okay. That's a good point. Should only be one 3d8. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So just a vicious, like almost impaling stab with the trident comes out of essentially nowhere. Moody, your blind sight allows you to not get completely impaled on this, but it does hit quite a bit.
So okay, plus and so hold on. So I should be taking. Should I take all that? I guess. So the other one's 3d8. And then I
So
see
one
2d8.
is piercing. The first one's piercing. The second one should just
Yeah.
be fire. So if you have resistance to fire,
Well, no, because then it says and necrotic. So
ignore the necrotic. That's when he's powered up. I forgot to.
okay.
put that.
Okay. Cool beans.
So that's essentially what that is, unless you have resistance to either one of
My
those.
name is Moody, and I take full damage on everything Nana sends my way.
I'm so
Favorite
sorry.
thing to do. I fucking will
Brandon, it is
never
your turn.
not take damage. Go ahead.
Cool. Still can't see this guy, which is super awesome. So we just gonna move. It's 25 feet. Look like not a lot. Big ass room. Okay, then bonus action. We're gonna make a guy, and I gotta remember how far away I can do that. I think it's 15 feet, but I don't know. 15 feet, I do know. See, I know things. Whoop. I think, is that only 10? That is only 10. Boom. Okay. And we're just gonna start chucking hammers, and we are aiming high, and see how that do. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
2 of those.
Okay, so the 21 misses, the 30 hits.
See, the thing about that 21 though, it's actually a 25.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. And he rolled a 4.
Yeah, man, hell yeah, let's go. Those both hit.
Boom. I hit him for. Why do I feel like there's normally another number above this? There isn't. I'm just crazy. Am I crazy? No, I'm crazy. No, that's it. That's right. Oh, the third number I'm thinking of is in the text. It just is never relevant because they're never giants. So,
Yeah, good question. Is he a giant, actually? Because he is a rather large figure.
not anymore.
He's not a
but...
giant. Get your cheese out of here.
So
Move
that
on.
I
Let's go.
deal 19 damage, and then Dragon at Rest deals even better. That's 23 damage.
Hell yeah. Okay. So you hear, well, you don't hear anything. Moody does hear solid contact twice, essentially, and you feel a hammer come back and forth a couple of times from, I imagine you assume is your dwarven
And
cleric
then
friend.
fucking chuck at football. I'm gonna unleash Incarnation, and when I attack while I got an echo, I can attack a third time.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
No, the natural ones are prevalent tonight.
Full
Yeah.
force. I saw that I hit with a 25. I was like, that's not even a high number for me. That's only a 9. Well, I shouldn't have thought that because I'm me. So I rolled a
Yeah,
1. That's all right.
It's the fact that you thought that is
Yeah.
why you got that
You
natural
put that
one
out
next.
into the world.
Yeah, exactly.
I intentionally kept it to myself, so I didn't put it nowhere.
But you thought it is all you need.
All right. Well, that's me, and I'm done. And now Faven go.
Okay. Faven, it is your turn. He did see that you got clocked. There's a bunch of people throwing shit into the darkness. He doesn't quite understand that. Let's see.
I mean, that boy should know a dwarven thrower when he see one.
Oh, for sure. It's just, it's a confusing situation for the.
Oh, sure. No, he's dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
He's going with a lot, and he's doing his best to adapt. And I think everyone could give him just a little bit more patience than they would another person who's not going through all that stuff. And I think he'll reward that patience by becoming a valuable friend.
It's a lot of conjecture there. He is going to cast Cure Wounds on. That was you, right? Because the only one left who got hit. So on Brannigan, I've clicked Cure Wounds like 3 times. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I know what the spell is. I would like to cast it. Could
I'm
you
just
do that
saying,
for me?
you gave yourself the opportunity to cast Holy Weapon, which is a dope spell most people don't get to use, and you're depriving yourself of swinging that Holy Weapon with this magic. I think you should drop it just so you can have more fun.
He's not running in there.
No, you should get rid of it. You should get rid of the smoke so you can use Holy Weapon.
I see.
I'm just looking out for your best interest.
I appreciate that. That's very nice.
We're just waiting for keys tonight.
I gotta fill time while everyone has roll 20 problems. But
Yep, you get 10 hit points back from his cure
Woohoo!
wounds, and he's gonna.
He would have had to walk over to Brannigan and then go wherever he wants from there.
Yes. So his stunty self is over there, and that's the end of that. Okay, cool. So that's those two.
Hold
It is
on.
his turn.
Did we lose Anita?
Yeah, she said her
in
computer went
Twitch
haywire.
chat.
She'll be right back.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I
Um,
Stacy, I'm haywire. Never mind.
You watch as the darkness kind of disperses here. Let me resize him to his appropriate size. He is. I couldn't move him while everybody was there.
I was gonna crack a joke about how hay is a poor substitute for wire because it's usually threaded copper, like coiled up. But then I started thinking if that's where the origin of the phrase is that hay would be very terrible wire, and therefore it's a problem. I don't know, but I am gonna Google it.
Hay is. Yep.
Where did
It's
haywire
not-
come from? Away.
Maybe that wire resembles hay.
It refers to the wire used to bind bales of hay.
The
Oh.
more you know.
I don't know
Interesting.
how it became
Turned into
one and then the other.
What? Okay.
Because it patches things together and is cheap, temporary, and bad. So I mean, okay.
cheap, temporary, and bad.
And that's, you got to get the trifecta there.
As are the first solutions to most problems.
Roll 20 is being so cranky with me right now, and I don't appreciate it.
I don't understand how, but you just gotta treat it right.
Apparently, I don't
I'm
treat it
doing
right.
all right.
Okay, I'm gonna have it go at the end of its
I like
turn.
it, and then it's just all your fault.
get out of here. It's gonna attack Moody because it's been summoned for
Of
that
course
purpose.
it is. I'm here to take full damage. Oh God, that's not.
He just got fucking Mr. Fantastic. I
What
apologize.
happened?
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh,
So he
that's
does
hilarious.
make one bite and one with its claws.
This is a problem because if it was Elastic Man or Plastic
Not
Man, you'd probably be
advantage.
fine. They're kind of bitches, but Mr.
Yeah.
Fantastic is like legit.
Plastic Man is like the most powerful being in DC. or
Yeah,
something.
he's crazy overpowered for a guy who's just comic relief, but
Who's just goofy. Anyway, does he attack twice? Is that what you're using that for, or what?
Yeah, we'll use that for that. So 16 and a 29. I imagine the 16 misses.
The 16 misses. It sure does. But like I said, I'm here to
Awesome.
take full damage. So go ahead and
I
bite
got
me
you
for
for full
9,000.
damage. Don't you worry.
Let's go.
Don't you worry. And then he gets to attack with his tail as well.
He has 2 bites and a tail.
He gets multi-attack.
Okay.
This isn't made up. This is a stat block.
There's one with
isn't
his
a
bite,
Bendis
one with
custom.
his claw, and then one with his tail. You got 2 bites in there, Nanners.
I was just 2 rolls. So this is the same. It's the same plus 10 to attack.
It's fine. So it's just the claw and the tail.
It's
He
the
takes
claw of the
damage from.
tail. Let me make sure. I'm just gonna roll the claw so I can pull the correct dice out for damage. So ignore the 20.
But nice if you rolled that.
And those are the 2 that you take. So for tail and claws. So let's
Welcome back, Anita.
goes for the bite. You know, misses the. You guys watch as Moody gets slashed, and then the tail comes back around, almost trying to sweep him off his feet, but does not actually happen. That is the end of his attack, and I'll add him to the turn order. And to that, yep, there he is. Can I nicely arrange you guys?
What's going on?
Descending. Okay, cool. Cool. So that's Mephistopheles' turn. He does not like that he was hit with some hammers. He's an arch devil. He deserves better than that.
he doesn't.
He absolutely does. That's what he thinks.
He deserves never-ending hammers to the face until he be dead. But don't you worry, because my hammer does not need to be reloaded ever.
He's going to
So,
cast Scorching Ray.
he's
Okay, something's up with Anita's thing. It won't pick up now that she came back. It's not picking up her sound. Give me a second.
I
By
can
the
hear her.
way, Nita,
No, like we can hear her, but the stream does not.
Oh, okay.
I love
The
the
stream doesn't
gold,
hear
the
us.
yellow, the fashions. It's popping. You look fantastic.
Oh no, it is. Okay, good.
I don't even know if I was heard there.
All right. The first 3 are for Brannigan.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, he casted at a higher level.
Yeah, but does he
That's
even
cool.
know which Brannigan's the real Brannigan? Is what I'm saying.
He absolutely does.
I mean, does he though?
He does.
What do you got? What do you got?
Why is this damage so low? Am I just ever? Oh wait, did it not? It didn't add his proficiency to it.
It doesn't.
It does because he's Mephistopheles.
Don't you be making up bullshit.
He gives this to his kids. Where do you think it comes from?
It does 2d6 damage. That's what it says.
Yeah. Plus your thingy. Anywho, he add an extra 18 to that, so it's 12. Plus 18 is 30. Plus 5 is 5. So you take 35 fire damage. The other 2 are for Coraline. 25 and a 29 hit you, Coraline.
See.
Okay. All right, and that is an additional 12 on top of that. So, what did the math wrong?
29.
And that's wrong the first one. No, I said 18, 12. Yeah, that's correct. All right. So yeah, 29 fire damage. As these rays of fire just come arcing out as he waves his hand around. And they're darker. The magic he cast, the fire magic, looks different, and it's obviously being burnt is not pleasant. But there's almost like a malice to this fire that he's casting at you guys. And then he is going to just beat his wings and fly to the other side. So on the ceiling. Moody, if you want, give me an opportunity attack.
Hold
But
on.
he's gonna land over here.
I thought he was flying.
What kind of arc?
He's big though, so he's got to like arc himself. So I'll give you an opportunity attack. You have a spear.
Sure. I will take it.
I'm assuming he's out of range of Mauricio in his flight trajectory.
Absolutely. This is just initial.
But what if we pretend that she has the Monkey King bar?
30. It's on a disadvantage.
Yeah,
21.
I meant to ask, if he's flying that way, can we try and knife him?
God, he's. I give one of you a break. Everyone's like, I want to hit.
No, no.
You guys-
Right, my dude.
You have advantage?
Yeah, I have advantage because I vowed enmitied him.
Correct.
So I have
Okay.
advantage against him for a minute.
Correct.
But I rolled garbage on my damage, but he takes that on the way over.
And you added the stuff from Creed?
I sure did, Netters. That's what the 2d10 at the end is for.
There you go. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Cool beans. So good slash him as he goes by. Gets a nice cut on him as he's flying over the rest of you. Marissa, it is your turn.
Hello. Mauricio's like finally relieved that the smoke went away. And it's funny, right? Because at first, when she saw that it was a choice between Archdevil and Ice Devil, she was just like, in her head, she looked up at the big guy, was like, nah, that doesn't end well for me. It's like, I'll help with the Ice Devil. Look, she's still remembering all the time. She's like tried to rush in at the big guy. It was the only one in melee range and got mollywopped. So she's just like, I don't serve the team if I'm dead. She's gonna use her movement to get in and try to fuck up the ice demon.
Okay. Give me some attacks.
You got it, boss. You-
I don't know why
all
that you
your
got a
attacks.
boss killer.
1, that's terrible. 2, that's terrible. 3, she burned her key point. She burned her key point to be terrible at all of her attacks. Does she get advantage because they're otherwise engaged in melee? So I can give you 3 more bad rolls and miss some more. Think about it, man. There's an opportunity to laugh at me harder.
No, fair is fair. I've always said that if they're already engaged, you can get flanking. So it's absolutely
Alright,
give me 2
sweet.
more rolls.
Alright, let me miss 3 more times just to illustrate.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
You got this, girl. There you
Yep.
go. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
All right.
There you go. See, look at that. That
Yep.
right there.
Oh,
yeah, well, you hit once. He turned 1 into a hit. So
Joe, that was for you.
I felt it.
Oh.
I feel seen, and I don't feel alone, and it's great. I'm glad that we can be here for each other.
I had
Oh,
6 chances
no.
to hit one guy.
You get one roll above 6, and that roll was 9.
You had 6 rolls. None of them were double digits.
What do you think, nurse?
What do you think?
That's pretty good. Give me damage in the 20.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty impressive, right?
It
She
is.
burned her movement, her action, and her bonus action to miss 6 times. So that's my round.
No, the 20 hits. The
20
20
hits.
Time. Roll
Oh.
me damage on the 20,
I'm
please.
sorry, I didn't hear that one. I apologize.
Please.
There
Okay.
you go. I did it
All
for
right.
right.
14 bludgeoning damage. Your weapon is magical, right?
Sorry, I coughed. What?
I assume your weapon is magical, right?
Yeah, staff is
Okay.
right.
Yep. So 14 absolutely lands. You just whiff a couple times, but you get a good clock to the side, and one of your blows there, with the help of Moody, kind of keeping him off balance. All right, cool. Moody, it is your turn.
I'm a stab a demon. That's a devil. Excuse me. That's a devil.
Yabba dabba
Dink
doos.
dink.
Those 2 hit.
Okay. Well, fiendy stuffs. Here you go. Here you go. He'll throw a low-level smite on that first shot. Let me get rid of the spell slots, which means I believe that will be double checking the divine smite stuff. 2d8 plus an extra 3 or 3 for blah, blah, blah. 38. I can words. Words is easy. An extra 18 points of radiant.
That's a smite right there, yes.
Yeah. No, that is solid damage. Okay, so
I
Could've
can
been there
in
with you,
parentheses, but it
maybe
also
that's
is. You know, I'm thinking of switching back. We have a demon who's just flying around, and there's no way I'm hitting him with my sword. So I'll keep this one or the other one on my back, then use the other one Just stab from a distance.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
totally avenge you while you're not.
Is that the end of your turn there?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I was like, it's Maurizio's turn. No, it's my turn. I just attacks. I'm done. Thank you very much.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. He's gonna hit you again because you stabbed the hell out of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had other plans, but I got excited to hit somebody for once.
It's,
The
24,
27 definitely hits. The 24 hits too as well.
okay.
Ooh.
Bite gets the bite, misses with the claw, gets you with the tail. He's hitting you with the combos right now. But that is what 26
52.
and 52 total. So 26
Yeah,
times
resistance to
52.
some of these.
Okay.
Jeez. Fuck, yeah, good god. I was supposed to lay on hands this turn, but I got so excited to hit somebody I forgot.
I was wondering, I'm like, why is she healing? Okay.
Because I got excited, Nenners.
All right.
Ugh,
You seem very on brand for Moody, actually.
yeah. Down to 12 hit points, boys.
So
Let me roll my
Woody's looking-
concentration.
Bad.
Just double checking. Dink dink. Oh, please hit it again. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no, I'm still okay because that was okay. That was rough. Jeez.
Mephistopheles
okay.
is going to go. He uses
Sure.
legendary action. He's going to attack Faven and Brannigan with some wing attacks. Where was the... it's going to be all of it. So... First one, second one, third one.
No, you know,
Okay. Does a 20 hit you?
no.
Okay. 25 absolutely hits Thaven. Why is my math not working? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. And then Infernal Wings. Burning Wings, 56. This is the bludgeoning one. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so just 3 like wing attacks, just like an absolute flurry come out at you. The first one misses Thaven, second one hits him, third one misses you, and that's the end of his legendary action. Effie, it is your turn.
Okay.
You
Oh,
skip my
Effie's turn?
No.
Did I skip
Yes.
your turn? I did skip Corallin's turn. I am so sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
Hello.
I'm like,
Can
did I
you
say
hear me?
anything? He's
We
gonna
We
be-
can't hear you.
I skipped,
Oh no, and then we lost her.
I skipped Corallin. I'm sorry.
All right. First thing we're gonna do is once again we're gonna try and knife the big man over here.
Sounds
Guess
good.
what, that guy. So at normal, go for the 90. 25, I believe hits.
25 does hit.
Fantastic.
Sweet homage. I
Right.
forgot to see if he got his thing back.
Oh, you got to roll. Go for it.
You're good. Even if it did, I would let this one hit. I didn't have it up.
I'm sorry, that was me. All right, so we're gonna shadow step away. This way. Let me see. I need to be 60 feet away from this guy at most. I want to get near the other group to help out. That's good. All right. So we're gonna come this way. With shadow step, I get advantage. So let's do it again.
Let's go.
Sharpshooter.
Is Shadow Step based on them not seeing you in the shadows?
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was just based on.
I have the trouble with shadows. He's right.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Mm.
He knows where you are.
What do you mean?
It's not about them seeing me. I'm not sure if it's about them seeing you. I think it's about you just. But yeah, I do have to move to a shadow. So where would be a shadowy place? And I could argue, like one of these alcoves, maybe.
Hold on a second. I've got so much shit on my screen.
Are those little tables in each of those?
Yeah.
There.
Just shadow step under a table.
Yeah, there's some shadow with the alcoves. You can use like the corners of the walls and stuff.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna use one of the alcoves here. Shadow step over here. That's a 50 range from here, and we are going to knife the man at advantage. 1 second, please. I'm assuming that misses.
Yes, it does.
Unfortunate. That is my turn, sir.
Okay, awesome. Now it's Effie's turn. I'm sorry. Sitting here jumping guns.
I think we lost Anita again. She was in
Anita?
for. Oh no! I.
And
What the heck?
You
I
lost
see
me?
her in the management thing, but not on my other one. Okay. Never mind. If everyone else can hear, carry on.
Nah,
hello,
yeah.
can you understand me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can understand you.
Your actions less so, but your words.
I'm here.
You're here.
Hello.
Awesome. Y'all, roll 20 is gonna break down both roll 20 and video if I try to be on roll 20. So if I say what I want Effie to do, can y'all like do it for me on the app?
Sure, no problem.
I don't think you want one of us rolling for you, but okay.
Actually, that's a great idea. I'll roll all your anti-team stuff. It'll be all at once.
That is fine, bestie.
Aw, cool with that. That's impressive.
I'll
I would have checked.
how do I roll on the Twitch? It's an exclamation point D20 or
Dice, and then
exclamation
the-
point dice 20.
The top.
Anyway,
Dice that you try to roll.
Ooh.
awesome. So Effie is. I did not give Foozca consent to roll for me, so that does not count.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling for her. I was just rolling
But,
to show her how. That was.
No, I think Effie just. Thank you, Foozca. Effie is gonna go to the. It's just gonna like walk herself towards the crystal that feels like it's got that good magic pulse going on. Guns not working. Like she needs a little bit of a boost. She's hoping that like being 30 feet nearer to the big crystal is gonna help. Once she moves 30 feet, what happens, Nenners? Does anything happen?
Which crystal? The one on the left and one on the right.
When I'm looking at it on the map, it's on the right.
Okay, so the rightmost one is, yeah, we're doing the top down. Yeah, so the crystal on the right, that one you don't feel anything from. It's, give me an Arcana check, if you don't mind. Oh no, I'll roll an Arcana check for you. What's your
Oh.
bonus? Or somebody roll an
What do you
Arcana. Don't let
like?
me.
Sense which one is.
I would say yeah, you're more sensitive than others in this particular position.
I will roll. So
Roll
that
me an
is a
Arcana
plus
check, please.
11. That's a 20 total.
Okay. Yeah, as you're like kind of trying to feel out now that you're trying to like take in the situation, the one on the left seems to be more arcane based. So if you go in that particular direction based off of that roll, then roll me a d20 off the bat, please. Another one.
Another one.
Actually, roll what?
Roll me a d20, just like a flat d20.
Okay. That's 2 bestie.
Okay.
That is twice as much as 1.
As you walk towards it, you watch, you feel kind of this magical, like, pulse come at you as if it's going to empower you. And then it kind of, what almost looks like a shield, so you've seen shield magic before happen, come up. And in the shield, in the shimmer, you see Mystra's 7-starred symbol up there. And behind that, just kind of a face of disappointment. and you can proceed to go through, but it's treating it as difficult terrain. So we'll say like here.
You like blipped out for me like halfway through it. Oh no. Good lord. I heard difficult terrain.
Trauma time!
Lord, I'm so sorry, y'all.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, we get it.
Don't apologize. No worries.
I'll try to break it down. All right, so as you're coming up to it, there's a shield that comes
I'm
up.
having trouble hearing Nenners.
Can you hear anyone else? Because I will repeat it if it's just a Nenner's problem. But I'm not getting confirmation.
I'm
so I
hearing
think-
Joe a little clearer.
Well, a little clearer. Basically, your god is disappointed in you and trying to prevent you from moving further. That is why you have difficult terrain. Mistra's face is there going, girl, really? So do with that what you
Wow.
will. Feel free to confirm with anyone. I'm not just making that up.
That's
what he said.
confirmed.
No, it's
I
correct.
need a Mistress of Secrets.
Yeah. I feel like Effie's gonna like see that symbol and like feel that resistance. Mistra used to be fun. Mistra used to fuck. This new Mistra, like, she dies very quickly. She's not very fun.
It's a crisis of faith.
I'm gonna roll my eyes. But yeah, I think I am going to say I'm here, aren't I? And continue moving.
All right,
Gosh.
so I will let you
Yeah.
know.
I guess it's like gonna take the dash action to get as close as possible.
Dash,
But you'll let me know what's happening.
you're good. I think we're like 30 seconds apart in terms of speaking. So I will put you up there. Roll me
Oh
a
no.
roll me a
It's
1d6.
not that bad.
please. I think.
Yep, you just got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I was right. Yeah, here's my estimations. It's fine.
Listen, that's not 30 seconds. I don't think you know how long 30 seconds is, Dennis.
The dice tell a story. You get a level 1 slot back, and if you're full, you're overcharged a slot.
Fantastic.
I like this because we're going to find out if a faith-based wizard can lose their magic.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also love this attitude, like
Okay.
Mr. wasn't always against the forces of evil.
It was an action to dash, yes. So you have bonus action, you're a wizard, so that's sad, and then no more movement, I guess. Or like 5 feet of movement left, I'd say.
Perfect. Yeah. I think I get close enough, get the magic, feel like a removal, like a very clear. I think this is the first time that Mistra is speaking to Effie, and this is the first time that she's getting like a very clear I disapprove of the way that she goes about learning the secrets of magic. So she's probably gonna like be a little struck by that, because it's not like Mephistopheles kidnapped Mistra, right? She's going through like a lot of stuff in her mind. But yeah, she's gonna like stay there in a bit of a pause with like her last 5 feet of movement and just be like, oh, okay, this is not the relationship I thought we had. And that's Effie's turn.
Okay. All right, Brannigan, it is your turn.
Gotta love someone who sees the consequences of actions and blames the other person. God, I talk a lot of trash. I love Effie so much. I'm not gonna lie. All of it's great. This is gonna move. Echo's gonna move forward just enough, and it's gonna start glowing with radiant light as I start glowing with a black, just not nice light, because that's just the duality of this particular spell. I'm gonna hold on to the holiest of symbols and make up some words. What do you pray about? Dwarf, that's what they call him. Dwarf. Which dwarven god just imprinted his design on Muri's armor?
Murden.
I thought it
Oh,
was
Murden.
It was, you straight up said a different one before.
The two
One
faces.
about-
on the armor, not the floor. Oh my god, what the fuck was it? Hold on.
I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on.
Look at my notes. I was like, I'm prepped for today. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, but for an offhand flavor question that didn't actually need to be asked.
Wasn't ready for that. Hold on.
We're like dearly beloved who are gathered here today.
Who knows?
Cannot remember. Nope, don't need to know about that.
Nubs is on the tallest part of his cat tree, and he's usually never there, so
Give me a second.
this feels very funny.
What were they the god of?
Hold on.
That's okay. It doesn't necessarily need to hold it up.
I suppose. It's important though. For flavor reasons, I feel like it should help us, but it probably doesn't.
I cannot remember what it was, and I apparently didn't write it down.
That's okay. That's I guess that's just what we're gonna deal with is us not knowing the name. But I will refer to you instead of by name as the favored of said god, and hope that that's enough to get a little extra attention here, because we need it. But either way, the chosen of someone and something, this person's favored, the guy we all know and love,
Such and such.
they're in a pickle. So let's do what we can. Accept this offering and use your holy fire to mend that which is broken. And we're doing this at level 3. And that was supposed to be numbers and not a description. So now I got to figure out why that didn't work. Do I have it just as I don't? Okay, this used to work. So instead, 4d8 necrotic is what we're rolling. 4d8. That's some pretty good numbers. So
That's a lot of damage you're taking, though.
I'm gonna take 29 necrotic damage. Totally worth it. And
Well, wait, you take half because you're in my aura for the aura of life.
the echo.
I'm not.
That's the echo.
Oh,
And that's
correct.
good
Never
because you
mind.
heal based on the damage I take, not what I roll.
I know, that's why I was like, wait
So,
a minute. No, we're good. We're good.
You heal for 58,
58. Good God.
and
Thank
I
you.
take 29 necrotic, and that's what we wanted. I like that though because it makes my math easy because I had 158,
Yeah.
so now I know immediately half of that's 29 because of the math we just did.
There you go.
Cool.
Thank you
cool,
very,
cool.
very much.
So you be feeling better. Brannigan himself going to take a step forward though, and we're gonna reach down to an orb, an action surge, and breathe some dragon fucking breath. Which I only have dragon breath once per day written down. I don't have any I don't know what the actual damage of dragon breath is.
It was a young adult dragon, and I believe that's 13d6. I'm just double check.
Dope. And I got to roll a d5 to determine the damage type.
Correct.
Let's hope it's not fire or ice.
Let's hope it's not fire or ice.
Who get me?
2.
Is it a young adult or just because there's adult and then there's young? I don't think I see any young adults.
It was. It was just. Check. It was 13d6, whichever one that one was.
I mean, if it's 13d6, then I guess it's 13d6. No worries, whether it's
Yeah.
young or adult.
Exactly. No worry. Yeah.
He probably doesn't like get a save or nothing, right? He probably just takes it.
Copper, so that's acid. Yeah, so
Woo!
give me
He can still easily be resistant to acid, but it's not 2 that I'm fairly certain.
no heavy. Yep. Roll that out for me.
And then let me see if I can do a little thing I like to call empowered spell. But this isn't technically a spell. So am I able to spend a sorcery point to re-roll a number of these damage dice? Totally fair to say no. This isn't a spell. It's a magic thing. So you tell me.
Yeah, Dragon Breath specifically isn't like a spell.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, I would bend it if it was close, but it's just the magical ability they have.
No big deal. So 43 damage. I couldn't have made it that much more spectacular anyway.
I was gonna say it was not bad rolls, to be honest. Your
Yeah.
ones are countered by most of your sixes, so.
So 43 acid damage.
Yeah. So just belch out like this cone of acid at at Mephistopheles, and he just kind of like reflexively brings his wings around. But you see, it does do damage. It starts to eat through some of them. Whatever clothing's around him is getting eaten through by this acid breath that you just belched out of yourself, and kind of had a look of surprise, like that is disgusting.
That's right, bitch. Your days is numbered. I really appreciate that you took so much damage, because my ass was just going to throw a hammer and an action surge and do it again. And I know from experience that doesn't do shit. So you saved me and made my action surge awesome.
Yes.
You did it, man. It's your creativity.
And then I'm going to bonus action second wind, because fuck everybody. Why not?
Sounds good.
What am I rolling? D10 plus something? What's my fighter
Your
levels?
fighter level?
6 fighter levels. We roll a D10 and we had 6. That's what we do. I like that. That's most of the numbers I could roll.
15.
Boom. Not a ton, but about as good as I could do. All right, solid turn.
That was great.
I'm set.
You hear
What, 8?
David's turn goes, and he's just grumbling to himself. I don't know why you gotta bring the old knife here into it. As good as running, I gotta go heal him here. He's just kind of grumbling to himself. But you watch as he brings his hands together and begins to cast a spell. And is, I believe you're in range. So just make sure. Range twos. Where are you? Yeah. So that is 60 feet. No, it's not. I gotta get closer. Just gonna. Let's keep down one more, and it'll go off. Okay, cool beans. He's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. So this is going to specifically. Yep, going to back to. You're not gonna. And I'll just roll this manually with the. God,
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Real quick though, the dragon orb does give me additional dice on evocation spells, and we just said this isn't a spell, but it is the breath of the dragons from the orb
my
that gives that
goodness.
bonus. I'm just saying.
I think hanging out with us is giving you a detriment. God, what a fucking roll! Holy
Dang,
shit!
holy shit! That is
Okay.
huge.
So
Hell
that is
yeah.
up to each. It's just each 6 creatures. Okay. Anybody else hurt here? So
I mean, Brannigan?
Brannigan obviously gets it.
Yeah.
Corlin, you get it, and so does Moody. So you all get 26 points of health back. I will say, okay, so that's that. End of this round, we'll take a break because we're like 15 minutes overdue for Team Small Bladder.
Yeah, I have to pee.
So we'll do that, and then we'll come back to the next round of Steffies.
Okay, sounds good.
This is gonna be a good
we'll
round.
be right
I can
back.
feel it.
It's going to be a round.
This is the round the dragon shows up.
Oh yeah, because you called for them last time. Anyway, bye.
5.
We're back. At the top of the round, Maya had to leave, so the mighty Booty Master will be controlling Mauricio for now. In the process of that, so you have everything you need, right? You're good. You got a character sheet. Everything's Gucci.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
I mean,
Okay.
there's 2 living devils. Nothing's Gucci, but I'm prepared.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. All right. So with that, this is the top map. Yeah. Outside this structure, and who's close? Nobody. Excellent.
All the baddies are the bottom.
Brannigan, what is your passive perception?
Passive, you say? It's a strong 13.
Okay, excellent. All right, so out of absolutely nowhere, you hear just the shattering of stained glass towards the back. Just annihilates it. It just goes flying. There's bits of rubble and stuff from the outside. There's 2 big impacts on the side of the wall that look like giant claws that have rend their way into the stone, pushing the blocks out. A large blue draconic head like serpents its way in through the window and looks around and makes dead eye contact with Brannigan. Brannigan, you got a moment to speak here if you'd like.
Oh boy!
Oh, it's about fucking time. Kill it. I'm just gonna point at the archdevil.
Okay. He goes, "You have some moxie. But
I
I've
ain't
been
got
summoned-
time for manners. I'll apologize later.
Your name, mortal."
Oh, Brannigan Steelreach.
He nods and then Alunarex, and he begins to kind of continue to walk his way in here. Let me get him and his whole thing out. That is not the correct scaling. What's that? He needs to roll initiative. I have him selected.
Whole ass dragon.
He summoned it.
Ask for a half a dragon.
Yep. That is also true. So he's here. I rolled an awful on initiative because that's what your boy does. And why can't
And Vogly, to answer your question, Anita was proposed to, or Effie was proposed to. But there was an offer, and things are a little muddled right now. But they're not
All right.
married currently.
Somebody wants their cake and to eat it too, and that's not how it works with archdevils.
Yeah. So Mephistopheles is kind of just anyone is crashing this particular party. You have no manners or decor. He's gonna slide over here and attack the man he believes has somehow summoned this, as there is a bit of a conversation here. So you have some incoming attacks, unfortunately, sir.
What?
If I could
What?
just, how do I keep losing character sheets? There we go. Three per. All right. So does a 20 hit you?
No.
All right. You got some true Nender's rolls in there, so congrats. The one trident shot that actually hits you gets like a good kind of poke in there. It's a 16 piercing, 16 fire damage. As he does that, just stand still. He's just kind of frustrated. His inability to stick this dwarfy over here with his thing here. He is. I have to roll it. See if he gets it back. Oop, that's 1d46. Ignore that. Oh boy, yep, it's Dookie rolls. Okay. Nope, that's the end of his turn. Okay. Mauricio, it is your turn. So, Brannigan and/or Joe.
Yes, indeed. I'm seeing some devils all up in the business, and I'm seeing a staff in the hands of this here monk. So I'm going to do something I like to call Uno Dos Tres, because bonus action from Polearm. And yeah, I can't do much worse than Maya, is what I promised, and I held that true. There's a 23 in there.
There is. That hits. You're hitting the Ice Devil, right? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Also double checking. Staff of Striking. I don't see anywhere where the number of hold on, I'm looking at my sheet. That's part of the problem. I'm going to assume that this other resource here is the number of charges in the Staff of Striking. And how many charges do I need to spend? Up to 3, dealing an extra d6 per, eh? Yeah, we'll spend 2 of them. So it's an extra 2d6 on top of that. So the 11 force damage, if that matters.
Okay. Yeah, that certainly does help. All right, so 11 on top of the 8, it's for a total of 19. Okay, that puts him to bloody. So he's been poked at quite a bit. There we go. Okay.
Checking the key abilities. Which one is this? Why is this not organized in a way that makes sense to my brain? Hold on. That ain't it.
It's not organized.
It is organized, I'm sure, for Maya. I'm not calling out Maya. I don't know where it's listed.
I just love the like whisper screaming to yourself.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend dose key points to increase that 16 to a 20.
Okay. All right. So that would be 20 on the ice double hits. So
boom. 7 more.
7 more damage. Okay. Hit that. All right. Excellent. Yeah. Good.
There
Clunk, clunk. Kind of sounds gotten good with the first one. Yeah. He is lay hurt. He's in the red.
We like that. But that's
end of your turn?
Gonna be the turn. Yeah.
Awesome. Moody.
I'll try and take this guy down.
Finish him.
1, 2. Dink. And then he will throw another level 1 on that because why the fuck not? So an extra 3d8. On top of that, 1 good, 2 bad. That's all right.
Oh my God.
That's all right. We counted upwards, Nenders. It was just, we're starting from the bottom. Now we're here, he will also. I keep forgetting that I have my Shield Master bonus action, and I figure why the fuck not? Because I just kind of want to even just try. But I'm going to try and shove him. Which, hey, Carpe, what's up?
Carpe.
Nobody's
Contested
dead.
athletics.
I believe so. Yes.
I mean, some of us are working on it.
Yeah, contested. Mine is no.
Oh, these little bastards are strong.
They're strong.
Doesn't matter if I fucking roll like shit though.
Yeah, I have
That's
4.
right.
Oh my! You rolled a 5 and I rolled a 4. It's just my bonus is better. So yeah, just shoving him just 5 feet back.
5 feet back. Okay, so just shoves him back. Yeah, he's looking real hurt. That last flurry of damage, he's very, very hurt.
Okay.
He cannot sustain your fury at this rate.
He's gonna scooch a little bit just because he wants to stay near Mauricio, so she still gets his bonuses, but wants to kind of look to like move elsewhere. But he'll end his turn there because that was actually bonus action and a little bit of movement.
Okay, he is hurt, but he's a devil and kind of a bastard. So, won't work. He is going to manifest his own racial ability of Wall of Ice. So, just you see chunks of like ice begin to like rip up towards Moody, Mauricio, and it'll curve into Corlin. I believe these are dexterity saves. Let me just double check.
I believe they is.
I cast it on Tywin Valen.
For Mauricio, make sure she rolls at advantage.
Yep. Dexterity save or take 10d6 points. Okay, so it's DC 17, and it is a so why is Brannigan?
Because it's the
Oh,
name.
you're
goes
moving- yeah,
by-
Yeah.
As soon as
Because of the name you have at the
All right,
bottom.
so
No, I don't have nearly that good of a dexterity bonus.
Oh god.
Plus more from your aura.
Yeah, plus
Unfortunate.
4. So she got a 31.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, Corlin Wait. Oh
You
yeah.
got a
never mind. Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
remember? Yeah.
Well, because of the harp. Yeah. Yeah. And he's not in range of me.
Okay. So 27. That's not terrible. I think everyone passed, right?
Nope.
Who failed?
For-
Oh yeah, yep, because of the
yeah,
harp.
Corlin.
That's true.
You still take
Corlin.
half.
Take.
I'm gonna burn my shield master to take no damage. 'Cause if
Okay.
I pass, then I can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed the saving throw, interposing your shield between yourself and the source of the attack. I didn't take full damage, folks. Amazing. Okay.
It's about fucking time.
Amazing.
Stop blocking
Nailed
face.
it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put some elements of the wall of ice on the ground, but other than that, I think we're good. Corlin obviously just took half, and I think that's the end of his turn. It is. Okay, cool. Corlin, it is your turn. You have a wall of ice that just jammed into you, and you can move. Let me actually have to do the art right now. Of course, that would. Have a nice spot. I thought I did.
Also, I love that Anita and Vogley are like besties on this plan. It's amazing, and I love it.
Okay. All right, Corlin, would you move north or south of the wall?
North or south?
Yes.
What do
The
you
wall
mean?
is a dividing presence. It's
Mhm.
a 10-foot by 10-foot square. So
Okay.
he hits you with it. Which way would you go?
I think this way.
Okay.
Also, I want you to know that we're on episode 20. This is the first time I've passed the dexterity saving throw, because at no other point have I ever been able to use my shield master feat. And the only reason I did is because of Effie's bless. So, Effie, you a real one. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, basically that's just gonna
Yeah,
lead
he'll
up
be-
towards him. So this is
walls.
what you essentially see. Just pretend they connect. Don't
Is
wanna
it kind
do
of protecting the devil dude, or is it just like
that. No, it was destructive. It was just trying to get.
Okay.
Is it tall or how tall is it?
It's 10 feet tall, 10 feet
Oh.
wide, 10 feet tall. It's like an ice square. But they're all linked. They don't look like that. They don't want to spend the time
It's all good.
linking them.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna need you to link them. I play D&D. I don't have imagination.
yes, I will say the same thing for Moody, and you guys decide which you want to be in or out of the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for sure.
Okay.
Oh, I can't move the token, but down.
I got it.
The turkey.
Down is where we want to be.
No, here it is, and I'll change that. Corlin, what's your deal?
Okay, we're gonna shadow step over here, and we're gonna try and hit the ice double here.
Can you see it through the wall of ice? That's a DM question, but I was just curious.
The wall of ice.
It's on the
Yeah,
other
it's
side
given
of
it.
this one.
It would give it cover. It doesn't have
It's
enough
not-
room. Yeah, it would have to be like this because it couldn't intersect him like that.
Okay.
So the wall of ice would be giving him full cover essentially.
Ah, God damn it.
You can move yourself back. You didn't know that before you moved, so fair is fair. You can move yourself back if you want to put yourself in a position where you can hit.
Okay.
I didn't realize how unclear that was.
All right. So we're gonna try and shoot around the corner here. Try and hit him. To quote Foos, dink.
Dink. That's a certified dink right there.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, 24 hits. Yep, give me some damage. All right, Corlin. With one of your infamous knife throws, you get the final blow on this creature. How does it die?
I think the last thing it would see would just see like this black glass flying towards it, and because it's such an enclosed area, the moment it shatters, it would just burst in its face and get shredded immediately.
Yeah, and just shredded by shards of this radiant dagger. The creature just falls back. It does the like dead cicada thing, and just kind of legs twitching and everything until it's finally dead. And of course, that gets rid of the ice wall. It took 10 minutes to put up. Excellent. Anything
I'm sorry.
else? No, you're good. It is what it is. Like I said, we're gamers first, so we need to see what's going on so I can make these calculated decisions.
So bonus shadow step over here to this alcove, and we're gonna try and knife the man again with advantage.
Okay.
Why did it just do that to my sheet? It made it to like a
Did Kit
little
cut
right,
out?
and
Like
it just
mid?
made it.
He did cut out. Yep.
Oh, he's back.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Yes.
Yep. You're good.
Yes.
It's. I think the same shit that's happening to Anita is happening to me. Like there's an interference between Roll20 and VDO.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the. Give me another attack roll then if you're throwing it at him.
Mm-hmm. Segundo, putting on the good shit. And oh Santa Maria.
You do
No.
the good shot.
Yes. Well, definitely missed.
Damn it. Okay, that's my turn, sir.
No problem.
That was a 1 and a 4.
It was.
I know.
Effie, you are recently refreshed, although not in a very great way, from that crystal. The difficult terrain is kind of broken down since the energy was dispersed. So you have your full movement, action, bonus action.
Yeah, I feel like the minute she just got that very weak pulse, and it felt very much like a symbol, like a signal from her god, she would be like, oh. And to the right of her, there's a huge ass archdevil. Her friends are fighting for their lives. There's magical darkness behind, but there's something between her and Mistra, and that simply needs to be settled first things first. So I think in Celestial, she'll say, just looking up at the crystal, I haven't forgotten about the battery or the mission to protect the weave. If you want me to change, you need to tell me who you want me to be. So I got this strong by being who I am. And she's just going to reach out very honestly and openly in this moment. I think for the past several thousand years in this realm's history, Mistra has been a lawful neutral entity, and about 40 years ago, she became neutral good, at least in the lore. And the stories that she's read about were mostly stories of the lawful neutral Mistra. And she's trying to get a sign here. And that's what she wants to do.
All right, roll me a persuasion, please.
Okay. Here we go.
She good.
This is going to be a 14 to whatever goes up on this. That's a 22, besties.
Okay. The crystal, the opaque kind of energy lashing element of it fades away as it now shows you a landscape of what you know as the Sword Coast, and you just see cities in ruin. And what you're beginning to piece together is what a world would look like without magic, and it is hardship and societies or based on magic absolutely collapsing. The rise of creatures who don't use magic. You get signs of illithids taking over what would have been normally very strong human settlements or even cities. Just the elements of devils having a very strong bastion with their own kind of localized magic source that they have taken from this particular place and others. It's a dark world, and the gods are limited. They are kind of forced to watch essentially what is happening. Some elements of divine magic make it through by methods that you're maybe not sure of, but it is certainly a world of suffering and struggle and like almost like a dying of faith in some cases, where some gods, especially the ones on the fringes, don't make it out because they can't provide guidance and spells and things like that to their followers. So you're kind of given a grand scope of essentially what's at stake. Perhaps not of this particular fight, but if this goes the wrong way, this outcome is more likely.
Yeah. She's she's gonna like accept that. Sit with it a little bit. Turn back. There's still like an Archdevil. There's like magical darkness down that way, and like most of like her people, her allies are in the magic darkness. Yeah, so like
The magic darkness is gone.
magic darkness is gone.
Correct.
Gosh, what happened while I was away, y'all?
Yeah, it's
No.
relatively clear-ish. There is a
Yep.
dead ice demon, whatever devil, excuse me, on the ground, and then yeah, just Mephistopheles and us kind of spread out. Currently.
Yeah, just Mephistopheles there. Okay. Yeah. Like there's one thing to do here, which is like fight this guy and then maybe go flirt with him in hell later. But like yeah, there's
I love that that's not off the table.
yeah, there's a lot of confusion here. But God, all right. I feel like Effie's not a wise person, and Effie hasn't intellectually figured out that like Mephistopheles is looking to get the harp to end magic on the material plane. But
Well, just to be
I
clear,
think-
he's not. It's just his forces will help that outcome. That makes
Word.
sense.
And I think that's like an even more abstract thing that like Effie's not really wise enough to grasp, but I feel like her goddess is telling her to like do something in this moment. So she's gonna use a 7th level spell and cast Synaptic Static on your boy.
Why don't you just say the name, because I'm still waiting for you to say Brannigan. So if you could please say Mephistopheles.
Because fuck that dwarf.
Your boy could have been anybody.
on
Faven.
on Faven. No, we're casting it on Mephistopheles, and we are going to use a Channel Arcana to boost our saving throw DC up 2. So that's a DC 24 intelligence saving throw. Nanners, you have to roll.
He is an archdevil, though. Okay.
Yes.
But you're Nanners,
I
so
am
you know,
Nanners.
roll.
You are nice. So let's see. Oh.
Look at that.
Nanners.
Int is one of his high ones. You know, he's like devils are highly intellectual because they have to do all this stupid lawyering. So they are
Yeah,
very, very.
Dude, you
very
rolled a
smart.
17. Don't be like it's the bonus.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
the bonus
bonus
is
was-
17 though.
yeah, it's huge.
So
So with that, he looks at you and is like, "My heart, I guess it's off then." And the ring that was like floating near you, that red kind of the crimson red and the ruby and golden band begins to float back to him as you cast that spell, and he resisted.
Oh, Vaga's gonna be so disappointed.
Still gets
This
Yeah.
You do
still take
residual
some
damage,
damage at
right?
half.
Yeah, so roll it
Yeah.
out if you don't.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you don't have your sheet. Give me a second. I'll get
That's
it.
going to be 10d6 points of psychic
10d6.
damage.
Can someone who doesn't have terrible luck please roll that for her? Because I'll give you just a series of 1s and 2s, and that might ruin our friendship. So I'd rather
I
that.
don't know if this works, but I want to see. Hold on. No, that couldn't work.
Yeah,
Carpe,
I'll
what up,
just-
man? Sorry.
Yeah, 1 second. I got it, everybody.
Yeah, you could use an app to do it. That's true. Oh,
Yeah,
here we go. No, we're just gonna do this.
Two,
What? 7.
3,
Highs and lows.
12.
4,
14.
5,
17.
6,
23.
7,
22. Yeah, it was 22.
29.
28.
8.
30.
30.
How many synaptic statics do I get? Oh, 2 more.
Dos mas.
9
32.
and 10.
36.
6.
Divided by 2 is
18
18.
points of psychic damage
18 points of psychic damage goes off. All right.
to my future third husband now. It seems that this has been pushed further down the road.
It has. Proposal rejected and reclaimed. All right. Excellent. Any movement or bonus action on your part? I know your wizard so bonus action is a trick question, but any movement?
No, I'm a stay near the nice dome of magic stuff if it'll keep on giving me magic. Will it keep on giving me magic, Nunners?
Hard to say.
Yeah, it is. The initial Arcana was kind of blocked by Mistress, so he's tough. No one else has gotten another one, as far as you know. But next round we can roll an Arcana and see what that looks like.
That's my turn. I'm just gonna take out my dagger and hold it up at the Archdevil.
With that
That's my turn.
final kind of betrayal and the arrival of a dragon, you watch as his kind of like somewhat amiable, very charismatic presence just kind of drops to one of like hatred and like just disdain for you people. And it's almost like someone would like I don't want to like just someone with like a violent fucking mood swing. He went from like again affable charismatic to just fuck you all, I hate you, you're the scum of the earth. Looks directly at Corlin. I will have that harp. He's going to take his legendary action, and this is going to absolutely nail you with a bunch of scorching rays. We try to.
Corlin, run!
So,
Oh god, what the fuck is that?
How far away is Effie?
Oh.
if he,
He's from Corlin, pretty far, but
From
Mephistopheles,
Mephistopheles.
35 feet.
about 30 feet.
Counterspell. Nunners.
go for it.
This man threw out 3 scorching rays. Which one are you countering?
No, it's,
No, it's
the
one
whole
spell.
spell. It's the whole spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
casting it at level 5.
That I'm only doing it at the 3rd level. So dice 20.
So 9. Right? Let's go.
All right.
Yeah!
Okay,
There it
yeah.
is.
Watch
Ooh,
the fire
man.
begins to kind of light up and then just gets wiped out by Effie.
You're cute, but you're not that cute.
Damn.
That's you hear behind you the scriggling of like pen on parchment. After you have said that essentially. Actually,
Pen on parchment behind
Yeah.
me.
yeah, you hear like the scribbling of pen on parchment behind you. But Brannigan, is your
There
turn.
wasn't anyone writing behind me, was there? It's fine. Keep going. It's fine.
Dear Mom, I thought she
Effie?
was the one, but then she counterspelled me.
Did we say
All right.
Did we say he counted as undead on any level? I forget.
No, he's pure fiend.
Okay, I didn't think so.
The fiendiest of fiends.
It's a fiendy boy.
I was just looking at my stuff that he would easily crush a save, and I was like, well, there's one thing that would be worth it, but I don't think it accounts. So the image is gonna step. Can I click on the image and not the background, please? Thank you. No, we're just gonna click on the map the whole time. That's super useful. Okay. So now I'm having my own Roll20 problems. Y'all jinxed me. Can I use the keyboard? Oh, I can. Haha. It is now within. Is it? Hold on.
What is
Son of a-
moving?
I can't. The only thing that'll move is the map. You know what?
How are you moving the map?
Apparently, you can click
you
and
mean
drag.
Right click again.
Oh, you
and
know what?
are,
Did I? Nope. It's still on pan move. We'll
try
select
right
it.
clicking while you're like stationary, and then try clicking to like click
No.
objects and stuff. No? Okay, then I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Doing that a couple times did it.
Yeah.
So
It,
now
it got stuck in it if you were like off screen. or
Should be.
something.
Yeah. Okay. We're within range now. So I'm within range, making this advantage, and it's within range to not be long range to be disadvantage. So we're gonna hammer with the unleash incantation for the third hammer.
Woo!
Give me a second. I was doing something else. Yep. Those all hit. Yeah. Give me some damage.
Boom. And boom. And also boom.
Hell yeah. That's 14, 15. Yep. That's.
How do you want to do this?
That's nope. That is not what this is.
I mean, you'd think
Yeah.
a man with 3 advantage rolls could roll at least 1 crit, but hey, I didn't miss, so I'll take what I can.
Hey,
get.
hey, take what you can get, my man. It's a hard lock life for us. All right, yeah, solid damage. And it is landing. It seems to be doing full damage as far as you can tell. But his eyes have not moved from Corwin.
All right. Well, that's me.
Awesome. All right. Lunarex goes. His movement is. He's got a heroic speed. That's amazing. Okay. He can
Speed's like 1,000, right? Because he's a dragon.
He's a dragon. He actually is out of range still.
Is he a
but
young
will
boy?
fly. No, he is not. Anyone
He's
in
an
here would
adult?
know that he's a very old dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he's. Give me, you guys, anyone who's around, give me a perception, or if you have, I'd accept a perception or survival check. He is 120-foot cone.
Moody's a city boy. I'm quite sure he's going to be like, that's a dragon. That's like the end of his information.
I rolled a 20 survival, but Mauricio rolled a 27 perception.
That's a 1 total on my perception/survival.
That's amazing. There are traces of like silver on his wings and on his back and things like that. You notice that it's not like the scales have looked like they've been hand painted. But did you roll anything decent on that?
No, I don't think he would know. No, like
Okay.
dragons
anyone
is
here
just
speak
not.
Elven, or can read Elven?
I can. I mean,
Yeah,
he'd
but-
look at it, but
Yeah.
beyond.
These are like scales on a huge like you have to be looking at it and be like, oh, that's you know what I mean, like so.
Yeah,
But,
and also how far away he is. There's no
Yeah.
way.
With a 27, and I kind of ruled this like, hey, have you saw what Arabic looked like? You're like, oh, I don't know what it says, but that's Arabic, right? And you could, it's kind of the same thing with Elvish. So you could see there's Elvish writing going like down the sides of his scales and up by his head and like runes. He seems to have been decorated in several ways. But his is just a 10-foot line, so he's going to try to, yeah, he could split the difference. He's going to do that. He's going to lightning breath. I just jammed and rolled that. Good job, Nenners. Let's try that again to the public. There it is. So just hits heels, just lets out this huge cone thing. That is 16d10 lightning.
He double crit fails that deck save.
The average is 88. Come on, Anders.
I mean, so far, yeah. Myself on my dragon breath, on the synaptic static, and now this, we all rolled below average.
Oh my god, why? I'm so bad. Okay, so he needs like dexterity saving throw. It's not a spell. Why am I so bad?
I don't know.
Just roll
What am I
that
doing?
poorly on the
There's
dex
not a
check.
single
Well,
10 in that bitch. That is... I won. Okay, I'm done.
Oh god, this was dexterity. Oh, his dexterity's bananas. It's getting low.
fails.
That was a 3. That was a 3.
That's the roll.
Oh god,
Ooh.
yeah. Well, I guess it works. So, just like all of you are almost temporarily blinded by the shocking light that just completely bleaches this corridor with white light as it just arcs off. There's just a thunderclap that just echoes off as it goes. It's almost like you guys got hit with a flashbang. Like you're seeing like After It phantoms and like whop whop, like just ears are reffed up. But Mephistopheles takes all of that in the back, leaving a big burn scar, lightning just arcing all over the place through his wings, onto his staff, or as a trident, everywhere. It continues to go through him, narrowly misses Coraline, and then kind of shanks off the wall and misses Moody as well. But you get a taste of that particular dragon's ferocity. That is his action. He has legendary actions. Shit, I gotta deal with that too. All right, cool.
He has been pretty chill, all things considered.
NPC number 2. This is.
That's always my favorite when you're the DM and you're like, no longer the bad guy's turn. Oh, the good guy's turn, but also still me.
Yeah, different energy though.
Yes. Wildly.
Faven, he is looking around. Moody still got her ass beat. Everyone else is more or less okay. He's gonna say some racist elvish shit under his breath and hit you with a healing word, which is probably not gonna work and make me roll it out. I didn't. I called it.
Are you clicking the right thing?
I'm clicking on the spell. I play spell.
Are you sure? It's okay, Dennis. It's okay.
He holds his hand out and sends some holy power your way. It's not enough. And like he's just.
It's the racism.
Am I losing my time? I didn't really like him anyway.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's just remembering how to do it, y'all.
Yeah, at least I said I tried. We're gonna go over here. And actually, he doesn't want to kind of get in a straight line with the devil. It seems dumb. He's just gonna keep spreading out. Make sure he's like kind of in range of most people if he needs to pick somebody up, but he's not charging in just yet. That is the end of his turn, and thus the round. It is 10:04. That's actually kind of close to when we're actually supposed to stop. So we're gonna end it here. We'll come back to this lovely fight here and see how long you guys can keep me from killing Kit. It's very exciting. So
I mean, Kit's fine. I just need to remind my fellow dwarf that he's got a holy ass weapon going.
yeah,
And he ain't using it.
he's the thing is, you guys didn't pack a lot of healers, so he's like, I can do that.
I'm here. I got cleric all up and down. I did 70 healing or something crazy.
And like 30 to yourself.
Yeah, but I got blood for days. So that wasn't the problem.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
goodness.
also, you gotta remember, this guy's out of shape. He's not in like fighting trim. It's like, I don't want my first fight to be against the archdevil of the
We got a dragon on our team. I had a ringer. No big deal.
Okay, just in the chat, that's not the first time Niners has threatened to kill me.
Oh,
And it won't be the
absolutely
last.
Won't be the last.
It won't be the last. Oddly enough,
Absolutely
I still find Food scarier. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
that's where I'm at right now.
I don't understand.
Your enemies cheat more. He decided to just throw some
Don't
bullshit
understand.
proficiency onto damage. You were like
Oh,
extra actions
goodness.
and legendary actions, and actually there's 5
There's
of them,
more
but they're
than
all
one of them
invisible.
in the room, exactly. Anyway, I think we're just gonna go raid one of our buddies, because we have a bunch of them that are on, and you know what? We've been showing Tamed Ryu a bunch of love, so I think we're gonna do that because she is DMing her Wednesday show called Roll for Luck. I almost said Run for Luck, and I was like, no, I think I'm thinking of Coralyn's Prospects right now, and not the actual title of the show. So, yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Girls Run These Worlds because they're amazing, and Ryu is an incredible DM. So, hang around for the raid because we're gonna go give them love, and we'll be back on Friday for Nenners to try and kill us in other ways. Absolutely happen. No,
I think you're not
but no,
remembering right. Dragoth ran away. We're crushing it.
Yeah, it's going perfect.
You have an entire
anyway,
city in flames and the druid meeting. You
We're
have bacon
crushing
sandwich.
it.
crushing
Correct.
it. Anyway, thank you again for hanging out. We'll be back Friday and have a wonderful night.
100%.
Bye.
Good night.